All
I'm
right.
good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, just
What happened to one? Why does that? He like two. We like, where's one? Then as soon as he say they one, like man,
right, yo. I decided to go because I was like, maybe he just gonna skip the
maybe he
one or
gonna do it
something.
like how they do on TV and shit. Three.
Hey,
What's good? What's good, everybody? Gaming Underground podcast coming at you yet again. You know how we do it, man. Where you get your unbiased opinions and thoughts and all that good old stuff from console gamers. And
PC gamers.
all right. Now we at y'all, man. Y'all already know before we get into everything, man. Links to everybody's channels, any guests we have will be in the description. We'll see this stuff on SoundCloud. If you're not a fan of watching on YouTube, we'll have it uploaded on SoundCloud, barring any issues with SoundCloud, of course. Okay.
Nice.
This is how we do things here. Strictly unprofessional, people. Strictly unprofessional. All right. Now, as usual, you know, you got your boy here, yours truly, the flock leader in the venue. And starting off with it, how we do it, we swing it to the right hand side. My first co host, Game Fanatic 386, aka the Ashy Larry of Gaming. What you got for us, bruh?
I got big meat though, but anyway, hey, what's going on, guys? Ignore what I just said just now, but hey, man, we back. We got a special guest for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe it, though. Y'all not gonna believe it. Go ahead.
All right. Swinging it to the left.
Shut up, boy.
Swinging it to the left, man. Swinging it to the left. We represent ATL, the newest member of the Xbox. His membership was cleared. Mercu81. What you got for us, homie?
Xbox is the best box. Now, playing. What's going on? Good to be back in the podcast this week. Hopefully, y'all enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button. I upload whenever I feel like it.
True that. And our guest for this show here. Let's just put it like this. He left St. Louis right before the Rams did, y'all. By way of Tampa. UTX JG the Don representing Gaming Illuminati. What you got for us, bruh? Welcome aboard.
I think I'm in the wrong room, man. Is this Game of my? Nah, this ain't the right podcast. Hold up. I
It's
think I'm
almost, it's almost like a homecoming a little bit.
Yo.
But yes, I know y'all gonna ask in the comment section. I thought y'all weren't cool. Wait, y'all still cool? Yes. Nothing has changed. So just get that out the way. Y'all gonna ask anyway, but just trying to get that out the way. But I appreciate y'all for letting me come on. You know, I don't have to get a permission slip in order to go where I want. So
I do apparently though, because I
Right.
went on different places. I got called a traitor.
Yeah, you did. So everything's good around here, and I'm actually surprised, man, because after listening to y'all podcast, I thought that Tick would be the one that was clowning.
Nope.
But Mercu ended up taking the show and clowned it for like the last 3 podcasts.
It's all him.
It's pretty funny, man. The shots have been thrown, but I still mess with y'all, and let's have a good show.
All right. You know, all the shots we throw, man, is a good fun.
Man, what's it?
We're not attacking anybody personally. Just, all we say is, man, just own up to the shit you say, man. That's all.
Right.
That's all we saying, man. If you coming at the people sideways, we gonna come at you. That's all.
What's it like, JG, to be back on a podcast with Tick? What is it like?
It feels good. I already know you about to be a clown, so I'm just waiting on the type of stuff that you're about to say.
It's all murky, boy. You already.
I hope you got your tap dancer shoes there, Jake. 'Cause the minstrel show is about to begin right about now. All right, man. We'll get into this first topic, and we'll start off talking about Hitman Absolution. Now it's being put together as an episodic game, a la Telltale, The Walking Dead, and all those other games that they doing right now. We'll swing it over to Mercu first. What's your take on that? What's your thoughts on that Hitman Absolution?
I was gonna pick it up, but now nope. I ain't touching that shit, man. Like they just stretch. It's like they trying to stretch the shit out and get more money out of people, man.
Yes.
That's what it seems like to me. So, and I don't like Telltale games, so I tried them, but I just couldn't get into it. I got bored.
Okay, Jay.
I don't understand what they're really doing here. It seems like they're being lazy and they're not ready, but they still want to put out a game. So they're just going to put out one episode, and then whenever they get done with the rest of the game, then they'll just go ahead and push that out. So I have some questions about it. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. I don't feel like this is a good concept for a AAA game, and I really hope that this doesn't become a trend, because Final Fantasy, the remake, is also going to do this, and I don't know how many episodes that's going to be. I don't know what the price point is going to be for anything either. So I'm really like, I don't want 2016 to start off with these L's, because I'm not trying to deal with this again. All these stupid trends that will come about.
All right, what you got, Ashy Knuckles?
Oh my lord. Anyway, I could, I could be coonish with it like Mercury, but I'm gonna be cordial with mine. Okay, so I don't know why they doing this. The gaming community is starting to become like Twitter, bro. Like every year, some type of different stupid trend is coming out that they want to follow. So The Walking Dead did it. Some other games did it that I don't know of, because only one I know is Walking Dead at the most part.
Let's not forget that they about to do this with Batman too.
Oh, bro. Wow, that's really bad. Wow, that's not good. Okay, so, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, so if they do an episodic, do they mean like Metal Gear Solid 5 and, Until Dawn, I can't talk. Until Dawn, the way they did the little episodic things, like at the one part, it'll say episode over, it may show credits, and then you go to the next part. Are they going to do it that way, or are they going to do it like this one version comes out like, not Left 4 Dead, whatever that Dead game, Walking Dead did it. Because I'm hoping it's not. I don't like either one of them. That was one of the issues I had with Metal Gear Solid 5, to be honest. I didn't like how when you did a mission and you go back to your little ship, it's like supposed to be an episode, and then like credits come down. Like I thought that was like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. I don't know what they were going for. They're trying to make it like a TV show. Like I'm not trying to play a TV show. I'm playing a video game. If anything, it's supposed to feel more like a movie and not a television show. So I don't know, but if they're doing it like the whole Walking Dead thing, I just see it as a way they're trying to, milk more money off of people. And it sucks. You should just put out a complete game, and then if you're going to drop, a DLC or something, it should come out like a year later with an expansion or a different part of the story or something like that. That's how I feel about it.
All right, and I'm kind of in agreement with you and JG. I feel like what JG said was absolutely right. The game wasn't ready, hence the reason why they pushed it back to begin with. So wasn't that game supposed to drop this past fall or something, and then they pushed it back?
Yeah, I believe so.
So that's the reason why. I don't think that game's nowhere near being finished, and they didn't meet that deadline, so they kind of doing that and kind of like pimping it off as episodic. Because I know that last little Minecraft game, because I got it for my son, and they doing like a whatever version they doing it now, story mode. And I think he finished like the first two parts. And it's like, oh, they saying I can't do nothing else now. I got to wait and stuff like that. I'm like, what the?
Well, that's Telltale. You should have known that.
Right. So I mean, it's falling into the same thing. Like you said, it's starting to be the new trend now. And to touch on like with the whole Batman thing, they're doing that thing with Batman now too. So it's interesting, but at the same time, it's a deterrent for me personally, because it could kind of help me like stay involved with it and not get bored too quickly, and I can always just come back to it, or I could just kind of be like, I don't want to fuck with this shit no more, man. I'm done, man. I don't give a fuck when the next when the next will come out. It's like waiting on a TV series to come back on season 3 or whatever, and it never does. That's just kind of how I feel right now with that game. So
it seems like a cop out to me, and I don't know the gaming community. I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer gaming's gonna be around, because stuff like this is just showing flaws, and that they struggling, that they got to come up with all these weird ideas just to get, to make money in the in the gaming community. Like it's crazy, like throwing DLCs all at you, timed exclusives, things like that. All that shit is stupid. I don't understand it. Like Mortal Kombat's doing that dumb shit. And you already expressed how I don't like Mortal Kombat 10, and now they're coming out with their Combat Pack 2 or whatever it is with another character, so you have to pay again for them. Like, come on now, that's so stupid.
Well, I haven't even been following that game, so that's crazy that they're doing that too.
Yeah, they got new characters, and the characters they got coming out are stupid too. So again, they went back to the whole horror movie thing. So they got Leatherface coming out. They got Bo Raicho. They got the alien, but the alien came from Baraka because they killed off Baraka with the alien. So he's a Teton, whatever those things are called. He's a Barakan type alien. And then they got all three of the robots, which was Smoke, Sector, and Cyrex together. And they're called Tribot. And something else. I can't remember if there was another person, but I don't even think
that was it.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing they're gonna bring Rain and everybody else in later on. It's so stupid. And you get Goro too. So if you didn't pre-order it and you didn't get Goro is included in the combat pack too. So
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Fuck
and a new
Mortal
stage.
Kombat. Yeah, I mean, I had my fun with that game. You know, you seen me upload videos on it on my channel for a little bit. I mean, it was fun for what it was. And if I run out of shit to play, I'll go back and play it on occasion just to test my my wits and my skills out. But I probably doubt it though. I wouldn't be getting no second combat pack and paying for no shit like that because I got the first one mainly because Jason Voorhees was like, oh shit, I marked out to it, but that's because I wanted him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Jason and the other cast that came along with him. So, but I wouldn't do the shit again though.
Yeah, you have to be really into that game to spend all that money. Like, that to be one of the only games that you play.
You play, right. That's why a lot of people do what they do, like, with 2K or Call of Duty. That's why they buy all that extra shit. Or they, because that's probably the only thing that they're playing all year round. So that's kind of like justifies their purchase because they like, hey, I'm not buying any other games. I'm going to just keep buying this shit and keep buying this shit. Just like Destiny players. That's all they playing. They're going to keep buying that shit. Me, just like with MKX.
Murky
I did the same.
He's a scoffing.
All right,
Murky will sell his body to be able to buy some DLCs for that game.
Hey, people support. People support what they play. Like all the hours that I put in there, I got my money worth. So
Murky
ain't buying no
do something strange for a little piece of change for that Destiny DLC.
But as long as you feel justified, I guess it's okay. I can't knock you if you're actually having fun.
I got over 1,000 hours in Destiny.
That's ridiculous, man.
Hey, JG, we can't talk, bro. You remember hours we put in Smite and that little
not 1,000 hours.
Yeah, that is insane. But that robot game we played with the Tennos Warframe.
I ain't put 1,000 hours in that game. I put like 200 hours.
That's a lot of hours though for that game.
But 1,000 is 5 times that.
Yeah, GG. Mark, do you sleep?
Yeah, I do.
How do you work? You take what? Huh? Do you take it to you? Do you take it with you to work or something? Like how do you?
It ain't been out for more than what?
Yeah. It's been out for over a year.
Nah, bro.
I've been playing that shit for over a year.
You think about how many hours the 1,000 hours is, okay, and how many days that is.
But me and him used to play that game all the time. And then I don't know when it was. I just got up one day and I was sick of playing it, and I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm playing this shit too much, and I'm because that game everything is based off of fucking luck on that game, man. Like. Anything worth having, man, is no guarantee.
Unless you like my homeboy I work with, because he stay getting all the lucky stuff and don't even do nothing. He just go in and get all the good stuff.
We played with somebody like we played with somebody like that all the time. Don't do shit, but get carried the whole game. Me and Merc doing all the work, and this motherfucker get the best shit out of everyone.
Well, now you learn what you got to do. Don't do nothing. Just get carried.
Right.
Man, but anyway,
Merc, you playing it right now. As we doing the show.
Nothing else, we'll move on. Say Mr. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, if anybody was on Twitter or Instagram or whatever he did. Excuse me. Snoop was pissed off at Microsoft. He said, Microsoft, Xbox, Bill Gates, fix y'all fucking servers. Don't make me go to PlayStation. That's kind of funny.
Bill Gates, fix your shit.
Cause I didn't know Snoop really cared like that, but to even notice, how some celebrities they be fronting like they really gamers and shit, but this dude was really perturbed about it.
Yeah, he a manhead, so
yeah, so he a big time Steelers fan, so he's probably on there trying to get his ass bodied online playing against one of them cheaters playing with the Steelers and couldn't get in a game.
He probably used all them glitches himself.
Yeah, he probably.
But the funny thing was, if he was playing Madden, how could you tell that it was the Xbox servers? because the Madden servers are pretty trash. My bro
Xbox-
plays
No, the
all the
Xbox
time.
went down.
Oh,
though,
the
for
Xbox
like-
issue was okay.
It went
All
down
right.
for like 10 hours or something like that.
All right. Well, this
I
man
didn't
blaming
even
Bill
notice.
Gates, and Bill Gates has nothing to do with the Xbox at all. That's pretty funny to me.
He don't know that, but that's still funny because you know what's funny though? Because like a lot of the Xbox, idiots that be on YouTube, the idiots we talking about. I ain't gonna say no names though. Merc, you don't say no damn names, Merc.
I thought it was gonna be hard, dog.
he bite this lip over there hard.
Don't
But
worry, we'll save it to the end.
right. So they're over there. They were making fun of Sony, PlayStation for their server going down for like 10 days. They were talking about like it went down for 72 hours, but it only went down for like 10 hours. And making fun of Sony, like, yo, Sony always down, Xbox stay running, yo. Xbox stay running, then they
I
actually
didn't
went
even
down for
fucking
like 8
notice
or 10
though.
hours.
Because if you actually got other shit going on, you find other shit to do. Like,
True.
I mean, I can understand like if I'm off this day of the week or whatever, and the shit goes down, this the only time I really got to play. Then yeah, I can understand that. But if you don't do shit all day, every day, any fucking way, what's the difference if it happens at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday or Friday at 6 p.m.? I mean, what's really the difference?
See, I didn't really notice with the PlayStation because my PlayStation's over there collecting dust. I pretty much just be on the PC all day, but I did find out and I did try to get on that day and it wouldn't let me because I was like, I don't know if that's true. And it didn't let me, but then like literally 2 hours later, I tried it again and I was actually able to play online. So
I don't care what goes down. It's sad that it does go down. I understand that people get upset. You want to play your games at that specific time that you log on and you pay for your service and
Right.
you want it to stay up. But it's just inevitable. Things go down. Sometimes people are dickheads and they want to intentionally bring stuff down because they have this crazy agenda, whatever the hell they want to do. Even Steam went down and people were making jokes about that. Oh, PC Master Race, Steam don't ever go
it
down.
went down
Now
for
it
like 2
went down.
hours though.
And they talking about that PSN is better than Steam service. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah.
Like, this is the one time
Not
that,
happening.
yeah, it was the one time that something like sort of major happened because people could get into other people's accounts and they could potentially do some damage. But
Everybody
still,
was scrambling.
Yeah, I got a
Everybody
new
was scrambling trying to get their shit off of that. Like, no, let me
right?
take this off.
But let's not forget what was that 2011 when PSN went down and a lot of those credit
Down for
cards
like,
were
when that shit down
confiscated.
for like a month.
Yeah, it was down for a month, and they were trying to, say sorry and give people free games and give people free PSN Plus for a month. Like,
Right.
don't act like brand new. Please don't act brand new, people. Things happen. It sucks, but we have to get over it. Both of them are not saints. Like Microsoft doesn't. They don't have a clean record. They went down plenty of times when I had an Xbox 360, and they went down again. So.
Yep. Yay, I got a PC elitist on here with me. Yay.
Yeah,
All
anyway.
this shit go down. All of it.
Tick
Anything
doing
that's
virtual
online, you can
jumping
go down.
jacks right now.
Right.
Virtual jumping jacks. All right, we can get into these exclusives that's coming up. We'll start off with we'll get into Xbox One, PS4, even Nintendo. We got anything? Any PC news? Bueller.
You know what? I didn't look this up. I'm sure there's some stuff, but I didn't look it up because I didn't think about it.
And you call yourself a PC
Man.
guy.
I know,
All right,
right? I
let
lose
me
points
ask the
for that
real
one.
PC guy, JG. Anything else going on with the PC, man? Before we talk about these consoles.
I mean, the latest thing that's coming out, we're still waiting on, which are still games that are on the console as well. But Paragon is supposed to be, and the beta is live. It's actually coming on PS4 as well, but the beta for PC was last week. I didn't get into it, so I was kind of salty about that. But Overwatch 2, I didn't get into that beta. So those are two games I'm waiting on. Other than that, it's not really anything PC exclusive that I can think of off the top of my head currently that's coming out on the horizon I'm excited for.
Most PC exclusive games are like
Hold on, PC got
indie
exclusives?
survival. Yeah,
This guy.
boy. Ayo. First of all, let's talk about StarCraft 2. Okay, how I outsold pretty much every exclusive that came out 2015
Oh,
for the
now you
consoles.
know
Let's
somebody.
go.
Don't nobody want to hit you
Uh,
right now. A minute
And I'm
ago, you
sure
had no
Mr.
nothing.
Bond will be in the comment section to confirm that.
They ain't dropping.
He will be in the
He
comment section
ain't
probably to confirm it because
Going
he
straight
just
to the
kept talking
front
about it.
side.
Hey, and if you go on Twitch, what are the most played games on Twitch? Those are PC exclusives. So now, chill out. Thank you. I'll rest my case.
Anyways, we'll start with the PS4. Some of the most notable titles coming out 2016. We'll get into some of the ones that's been. Well, how many has been pushed back so far? What has been pushed back so far, Jay? You know.
Well, oh, go ahead.
Jay, you know.
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head has been pushed back on the PS4. I just know about what's been pushed back on the Xbox One.
Well, let's ask Tick then, man. How shall we ask Tick? Okay,
Mr.
so
Merc, I was just messing with you, man. What you got, Tick? I know you know, man. I know you know.
no. The only game I know that this is like old news anyway. But the only game is Uncharted 4 that got pushed back. That was it.
Right. That's right.
Sure, that was it.
Right now, that is. Horizon might get pushed back because I haven't really seen anything on that game since E3. Unless they're waiting to E3 to show some more gameplay, but I don't know.
Most likely are, but yeah, haven't heard any news about it.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll get into some of the ones. You got Gran Turismo 4, Horizon, which is a game I'm looking the most forward to. Last Guardian, which I care less about. No Man's Sky. Nerd alert. And Uncharted 4 for the PS4.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Even though y'all know I ain't the hugest fan, but I'm gonna get it. I don't want to hear it, Merc. I'm still gonna get it. Okay.
That multiplayer was
We
fire.
got it back on PS4. Get you off of the
It ain't bots. The best bots.
right. Go.
You probably be taking L's like Smooth, bro. Keep it
On
up.
Xbox One, you got Cobalt. Nah, I never heard of it, to be honest with you. Crackdown 3,
That
which
might be good.
is only going to start off as a multiplayer, no story mode first, right?
But it's got the power of the cloud.
Yes, they're trying to push that cloud, so we're trying
Power
to
of
see
the cloud. We may
what's
see
going
it.
on with that cloud and that destructibility.
I feel like it's Nimbus. It's gonna have
Right.
Goku in there.
Fable Legends, Gears of War 4. They got another Halo Wars coming, Quantum Break, which is isn't that getting pushed back?
Yeah, no, it hasn't been
Or do we-
announced, but
or
it
do
looks
we
like it
think
will.
it's going to be pushed back?
Yeah, it looks like it may.
So right now it's only speculation and anticipation, but I anticipate that being pushed back.
It already got pushed back 2015 though, but
Right.
I
I'm
think it might
saying
happen
pushed-
again.
I'm saying getting pushed back like a nigga Lana getting pushed back. Like you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get pushed back mildly again.
Gonna be
No.
And
episodic.
Nintendo. Let me clear my throat. We got Nintendo, Mario and Sonic Olympics, Zelda U,
Mercury over there sweating right now. He's like, I can't wait.
Fire
on that
Emblem, and what is this game called? Shantae.
Shantae.
Right.
Okay, so I had to find out what this game was from watching another podcast. So pretty much Shantae is a indie game that came out with it's like a side scroller game, 16-bit color and all that. It's an Indian girl named Shantae, and I think she's supposed to be like a genie or something. I'm not
I
sure.
know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
It just had to pop on me.
And she whips her head back and forth on the enemies.
A la Willow Smith. I know what you're talking about now.
Right.
I didn't think about it till when you said that. I had to think about where I heard it from, and I actually Googled the game and seen it. Wasn't it like a 3DS game or something?
I think it may have been a 3DS game. I know it was something. It was probably Nintendo before, yeah. So it was probably 3DS. I think it was 3DS.
It got kind of like them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
let me ask this, JG. Any of these games impress you? Because you just recently got a PS4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he biting off of me.
So any of these games,
What's up?
any of these games pique your interest on the PS4?
Oh yeah, Horizon and Uncharted 4. Other than that, nah, not really.
No Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really a Ratchet and Clank fan.
Oh.
I really haven't been in a Ratchet and Clank. I'll play.
I forgot to say that one too.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan, but I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. So
Not me, but I'm with you on that one, Jay. All right, Merc. I would ask you about PS4, but since you the number one Xbox now, what you feeling on this lineup on Xbox One?
I hope Quantum Break is not gonna be delayed. That's the last thing I want delayed because that's the main reason that I bought my Xbox One. So, uh, pretty much. And Gears of War, that's it. As long as they have that shotgun working right, that shit pissed me off with the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah. We man, the struggle was real on that. I was playing that with JG, man. That shotgun was ass. I had to say real quick, Horizon. I don't give a shit about Last Guardian. I don't give a fuck about that bird dog or whatever that thing is. Uncharted 4 because I want to play the multiplayer. Story is the same shit, different toilet. On Xbox One, probably Crackdown, and I was a huge Fable 2 fan, but I haven't played a Fable game since. And Quantum Break, Gears 4, I'm on the fence with that one. I gotta have Marcus Phoenix, and if I don't have Marcus Phoenix, man, it's like it's not a Gears game. So hopefully it's that shit that I saw was some prequel shit. And Nintendo, I don't give a shit about. So Tick, I know you're a closet Wii U owner. What are you looking forward to on Nintendo?
Man, that Mario and that Sonic, boy. But it's chill. But for PlayStation though, definitely looking forward to that Uncharted 4, definitely. And unlike you, I'm not really looking forward to the multiplayer. I want to play the single player aspect of the game, cause that's what Uncharted is about, sir. But that multiplayer is hard as shit too, though. So I definitely want to play it because of that.
You schooling me on Uncharted.
Right, and I haven't even played none of it. I'm just telling you stuff I don't even know.
Wait a minute, you don't even like the story.
Right.
You don't even like the story.
Hey, bro, hold on, time out, cuz. Wait a minute, who are you, homie? Why is you even?
I'm not trying to hear that.
Hey,
Don't let him fool you.
chill out, bro. Hey, whole time I enjoyed The Witcher 3, and I enjoyed The Last of Us. All right, some of these content that game is just hard.
What, The Last of Us?
Yeah, boy. Them little ugly little clickers and the big monster thing.
Yeah,
They be cheating.
That's an ass at games.
All right. Anyway, I'm also looking for. I don't know if you can consider this an exclusive though, because it's not really it's a console exclusive, but it's not an exclusive. So that's Street Fighter 5. I am looking forward to picking that up as well. Now, I'm actually thinking of picking it up on the PlayStation and the PC, if anything. So I might try to buy them on both.
This gotta be said, yo. Street Fighter 5. And we can segue into this real quick before we go to our.
It ain't Street Fighter 4 for a reason, man. They're focusing more on less of those weird gimmicks that 4 had, and more on playing in tournaments, fundamentals.
Street Fighter 5, man.
Oh,
My
God.
thing is, I got a bullshit ass explanation as to why Sagat was excluded from the game.
They had too
I
many
didn't
shows.
like that. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Sagat is an original character. Should have kept him in it, just like Blanca. Why is Blanca not in the fucking game?
Because people bitched about Blanca too much. On 4.
Shit. Learn how to fucking play the game. I got achievements up the ass on Xbox 360 winning how many X amount of ranked matches in a row. I was a fucking goon with Sagat. Real shit. And the fact that I'm not gonna be able to play with him until I see him in the game, I'm doing a silent protest and I'm boycotting that game. That's how I feel about it. And I got my arms folded too when I'm saying this.
I hear you, man. I ain't even mad because if Tekken came out and they said Law wasn't on the game, I'd be like, nope, not buying it. And I mean, any rendition, Marshall or Forrest went on the game, I'd be like, nope, I ain't buying it. Not buying it. I'm lying. I still buy it. I just
Can't
don't
do it. Can't do it. I don't care how much Nomad try to talk me into getting it. I'm not doing it. So.
Now, Sagat is probably going to show back up in the game. I think they're talking about he's not out of the game per se. He just ain't going to be in the first part of the game.
He should be in there before Birdie.
Yo, but they had to bring Birdie back.
Yeah, he
Thank
should be in there.
But they had to bring Birdie back though. He been going since like Street Fighter Alpha
Birdie,
3.
Man.
Hey yo, I actually liked
Bullshit.
Birdie back in the day.
Man.
Okay.
Fuck a Birdie.
Now I don't know why he's fat now, but it's whatever. They changed a lot of the characters. Dalsima's even weird.
They gonna bring another fat dude back. They gonna bring another fat man back. Rufus.
Nah. They ain't bringing him back. He did.
Man, he'll sneak in there too. Another Bo Rachel type character.
Yeah, he
fat
was.
ass.
He was definitely that clown character.
E Honda be back. Another fat ass. They got too many shows. They got too many this. They got too many fat fucks in the game too, but ain't nobody complaining. Man, is Dudley gonna be in the game?
Dudley, nah, they show.
Fuck, man.
They,
I'm out this game if anybody I want to play with is not in it.
I mean, he might be in it later. Right now, they just got Balrog is gonna be.
Ryu. Oh no. I gotta Dudley. Oh no. Can I play with anybody else I want to play with?
Ryu's in there though. What you mean?
No, I'm just saying I don't want to play with them dudes.
Well,
Like,
choose Ryu.
I play with anybody I want to do. Ooh, I gotta play Ryu. No, I don't want to play with him. I want to play with Ken. No, I don't want to play with him. I want to play with Chun-Li. I want to play with Dawson. I want to play with E Honda. I want to play with fucking Bison or Vega. I want to fucking play with Sagat.
All right, well, how about this, yo? Make a video with Street Fighter 4 in the background and put Capcom's Twitter in there or whoever the lead person is, and then rant. Just go ahead and do your rant.
Ain't no 500,000 subs.
Bro, we get about the same amount of views, and I ain't, I'm not saying I made these changes, no, but
about what I think about that.
I did say I wanted black people in H1Z1, and then like 2 weeks later, they did it.
Yeah, but don't nobody play that bullshit.
Boy.
Nobody give a fuck about H1Z1.
Hey,
about Fighter 5.
H1Z1 has a big community, sir. I need you to calm down. All right. So yeah.
We're just going to talk this up to Capcom doesn't know what they're doing, and they're really going to try to milk all of the characters, whether they were original characters or new characters or old characters that came back from previous Street Fighters.
They're pretty much bringing all the alpha characters back. It seemed like I was wondering if they're going to put Sodan in there, but Sodan, whatever his name is, but I don't know if they're going to.
They gonna put D-Dark in the motherfucking game now?
Who is D-Dark?
Exactly. He was on Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha on a regular PlayStation.
D-Dark?
Yeah, I'm saying. They gonna bring all these weirdos back.
Nah. As long as they don't bring people back like Irion.
Bring back Skullomania and all them other goofy ass characters that they had in them games.
Like Urian or whatever, those dudes are weird. Like, and some people want Urian and them coming back. Like all those characters, Q, all them weird people that was in Street Fighter Strikes Back, 3 Strikes Back or whatever it's called. Third Strike.
Third Strike.
Yeah.
This man said Street Fighter 3 Strikes Back. All right.
Yeah, man. They gonna bring back Charlie Nash.
He already back.
By Bison.
He ain't dead. He got part of Urian or whatever his brother name is in him. So he got the little green thing with the diamond in his head.
He got killed. He out of it.
He half Urian or whatever his name is, man. That's why he got those crazy powers.
What type of fucking sorcery is this, man? Fuck this game, yo. I'm getting heated thinking about this bullshit, man. Bert, what you think about this motherfucking what you think about this fucking Street Fighter?
I didn't even get the whole time. I didn't even get to mention the Xbox exclusives that I cared for.
You ain't got no Xbox One, man.
I don't, but Quantum Break though. Quantum Break.
I kind
of want to answer that question too. I don't have one.
Oh, my bad, Jay. I'm sorry, man. I'm on a tirade.
I see you came in already mad at the Bulls, and now you mad at Street Fighter.
Fuck them too, yo.
I want to see Quantum Break. I definitely want to play that. But what I'm hoping that Microsoft does is eventually all the games will come into the PC, so I won't have a reason to even get an Xbox. But I want to see Quantum Break. I want to see Gears 4. And I want to see Scalebound whenever that comes out.
Got pushed back.
That shit got pushed back like a
scaled back bond.
Scaled back.
Oh, and Crackdown.
Oh yeah, that Crackdown. That Crackdown is that's that fire. Oh, yo, have you seen the Xbox idiots?
Crackdown gonna be on PC though?
Is what?
Is Crackdown gonna be on PC?
Probably will.
I haven't heard anything.
Because Microsoft is now realizing how much money is in PC, and they're like, oh man, we can make bank off of PC games because they out here buying shit. But have you seen all those idiots in their podcasts, these weirdo Xbox fanboys making videos talking about why Microsoft putting games on the PC? It's going to make it so the Xbox One is relevant, which is true, but a hardcore PC gamer will not buy an Xbox One regardless, so you still would not get a sale for the Xbox. So Microsoft is smart and actually knows this, and they're making money off of PC gamers. They're smart. Sony should follow suit. But how do you feel about that, JJ? How do you feel about them dumbasses? Go ahead.
They don't know what they're talking about, obviously. Microsoft, like I said, I made a video about this like either last year or the year before. I think that it's a good move for Microsoft to do that because I really don't want to see another round of consoles. I think that this should be the end, but of course we're hearing rumors that they're going to make another Xbox and another PlayStation. But again, Microsoft, they're not dumb. They do see the potential in PC games, and that's why they're right now with certain games, not their actual first-party titles or not the ones that come out of their studios, but games like Tomb Raider, for example, that's about to come in a couple weeks for the PC. So they're just doing these delays, they're just doing these time exclusives, and still people they don't even they don't even want to get an Xbox. Like I never feel like, oh man, I have to play Tomb Raider right now, so I'm gonna go get an Xbox. No, I'll just wait. It's no big deal for me. And they're still going to see the sales. A lot of people are anticipating like Tomb Raider, for example, so they're going to get it regardless.
Watch them sales. The first week sales of Tomb Raider be higher than the Xbox Ones though.
But we pirate games though.
We pirate all games.
That's all y'all niggas do is pirate games.
Only Ubisoft games because Ubisoft are idiots.
Xbox games do not belong on the PC.
You've been talking to John Doe, haven't you?
Pirate freaking games.
Shit.
That's it.
You've been with Doe. You've been with Doe, weren't you? You have been with Doe.
I'm just playing, but yeah, man, I don't see why they would not want Xbox to put games on there because all it would do is help the Xbox brand anyway. I mean,
Microsoft gets profits from it.
Yeah, they get profit from it. I mean, if they're making the money off the game, you should be happy, and especially if it keeps the Xbox division going, because you want another console out, because a lot of these console guys, they don't want to deal with a PC. Like, right. They're afraid of PC. So
I just don't understand why though. It's not doing anything to you. Why do they feel like it's a personal attack?
Y'all. Jimmy Butler got 53 points.
Oh, so now you happy. So now you happy. Okay.
Yeah, over here raging. Then he.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'll just unmute myself.
He ugly boy.
I'm sorry, man.
But yeah, man, this console fanboy and propaganda is pretty ridiculous now. It's like getting super out of hand. At first it was just, oh yeah, I like the Xbox over the PlayStation, and I felt like that at first too. When I had the Xbox 360, I was like, yeah, I like the Xbox.
We all preferred the Xbox 360 over the PlayStation.
Yeah. I didn't.
It was just a smoother transition, man, for me.
I bought it because I was being cheap.
Yeah, the online. I mean, I was too, but I just really wanted to play Halo at the time.
That too.
Halo 3, I had to play it, so I took out the Xbox 360, and I was like, yeah, the online experience is way better over here.
It was.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody was
didn't like Stand for Live.
Yeah, at that time, I was just blind to it. I didn't really care, but eventually I wised up.
I cared, but I was like, fuck it.
Well, if y'all don't mind, man, we'll move over to the next topic real quickly. Merc, this Xbox Elite controller, bruh. It got $150 price tag. Is it worth it?
To me, if you wanted like a scuff controller, I would get it because it has a lot more. What is it? Customization that you can do to it, and it actually can come with like the warranty, because like you can buy the warranty from the store. With scuff, you can't. You only got like a 90-day warranty.
90 day.
Yeah, 90-day warranty.
Did you see that video that dude put out going off on scuff?
Yeah, I seen that. That's why I said that. Because
that was some funny shit though. He went hard on that. I think I linked that to you, Jay, too, in DM Twitter thing we was talking about. Like, y'all need to check this dude out. That dude went off. That was some crazy shit. He went off on scuff. And scuff is like, how much on regular? Do you know, Tick, how much a scuff controller normally is?
Nah, I'm too cheap to
it's like $100.
Basic is how much?
$100, and that's just with 2 paddles in the back. That's it.
Yeah, but all that shit, all that extra shit, I don't know, man. I've heard people pay up to about $300 for a controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and you can get all that for $150 from Xbox. I mean, I always do my research before I spend my money on shit because I'm cheap as fuck. But
hey, you cheap, quiet, bro.
I ain't got no kids and I'm cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
stay that way.
I do all my research before I even spend my money. So, and I had seen this crap about stuff, and I'm like, nah, I might as well just spend this 150 and get everything I want. Cause I love like thumbsticks, and I want the sticks in the back. So, and it has that hair trigger and stuff. So, to me, it's worth it.
All right, Jay.
I'm sitting there looking at the site right now for Scuff, and most of the controllers, like the base price, is the same price, $149.95. Some of them, depending on if they're partner type of controllers, are $159. But they look like they're around the same price range. But I was actually surprised when they did come out with the Xbox Elite controller, how fast they were actually getting sold out. I didn't think that they were going to be sold out like that, but apparently they were. And so people were waiting on the next shipment to come out.
Right, because I remember last generation that the console choice for everybody with shooters was the Xbox 360.
Right.
And it seems like on this one, the console choice for shooters is the PS4.
Nah, still Xbox.
I believe it's the PS4.
That's only because the Xbox.
Because the PS4 is getting everything first. Hear me out, Tick. The PS4, like say with Destiny. Yeah, I don't fucking mess with the game anymore, but Destiny was getting all the shit first. Just like Call of Duty right now. Call of Duty is getting all the shit first. You know what I mean? So it seems like a lot of people, like their system of choice to play shooters on right now, this current generation, is the PS4.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, Xbox, shot themselves in the foot using their controller, and that's the reason why. Because like everybody is now pro PlayStation, and everybody's on that. So now, they're gonna follow the bigger demographic now. So they're like, okay, most people on the PlayStation, so let's put it out on that first because that's where the most of the crowd is. But I'm talking about like all in functionality. Like if I were to prefer a controller, I would prefer to play a shooter using the Xbox controller. And I'm pro PlayStation. I'm a closet PlayStation fanboy, and I would prefer an Xbox controller over a PlayStation 4 controller on the shooter all day. Like, you know how hard it was to play Uncharted on that bitch? That shit was a struggle. Like, it was a complete struggle to use that controller, bro. Because the analog sticks are right next to each other. Like, it was so difficult, yo.
I got used to it, but I pretty much agree with you. I've been playing on a Xbox controller for so long that I do actually prefer that as well. And I use the Xbox controller still for some of my PC games as well. Not shooters, but this period.
Just in general, because it's just a controller that you've been more accustomed to playing with.
Right.
Because I do that as well when I play on PC and stuff. I use my Xbox 360 controller.
Right, same. Now, the funny thing is, though, like, when I was watching videos, somebody mentioned something that I didn't think about, because, back in the day on the PlayStation 3, when you played a shooter, because Uncharted, the shoot button was the back right, the R2 button, which is normally the trigger on the Xbox One, so they were trying to, do it like that. But they were like, nah, I got to set it to R1 to shoot, which is how it was back then. And the aim button, I think he said it was something else that was very similar to how the PS3 was. Now, if I probably would have done that, it probably would have made it a lot better, because I remember playing people on the PS3 on Call of Duty, and I just remember them being so garbage. Like, I remember I went like 44-1 in a match before on there, and I was like, wow, they so trash on here compared to the 360. So maybe that would help. I don't know. Maybe I should try that when the game come out. I mean, I was still beasting, as you saw on the videos I posted with the podcast, but like, it was difficult though. Like, the learning curve was hard.
I would have saved that for my own personal shit, not the podcast.
Why?
That's just me.
Why?
I save my good shit for a regular upload. That's why.
That was good. Oh, fuck that shit was over. So I was like, I might as well use it now.
All right. Nobody else got nothing to add about the controller. We'll move over to this. Oh, hold on, man. I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Is Doom actually gonna ever come out?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
Remember we was watching that shit, the E3 shit, and we was like, man, this shit look good. But I ain't heard nothing else. Didn't that get pushed back?
I feel like they're probably going to downgrade the graphics.
I don't think it got pushed back, but they didn't really announce anything. But silently, they had an alpha like a month ago. I wasn't aware of it, but yeah, they had an alpha for the PC.
Damn, Jay, I know if you ain't hear about it, shit, because you typically the one that put me on shit like, yeah, this coming out, this gonna be out.
They've been very, very quiet. So, but they did have an alpha. Nomad actually let me know, and I was like, wait, y'all did? But they had it a weird way. So, in order to get into this alpha, you needed to by Wolfenstein, the latest one. So if you had Wolfenstein, then you would apparently automatically be put into the running to get into the alpha.
Well, we have that.
Right. And then I went on the website and looked at it, but they said I wasn't eligible. So I had the game, but I still wasn't eligible. I didn't get picked.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it was it
like
was
a fucking raffle.
right. Yeah, it's a super close.
Powerball.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you have a chance to win to get into alpha. It's stupid, alphas and betas, but
Shout out to that Powerball winner though, 62 years old. That's fucked up.
Damn.
another
been me.
old one.
Yeah, it should have been me, but
He gonna
Alright.
party hard.
all right, yeah, that just popped in my mind real quick. That's why I kind of like, oh, wait, what happened in this game? All right, Oculus Rift, yeah, price tag of $600. What's the specs required for this Oculus Rift? That tag?
Damn it! I
You don't know? All right, Jay, it's on you.
yeah, JG read it off because I'm recording. If I leave this screen, it's gonna stop the recording, so I can't do it.
I'll look it up real quick. So
And all of my
Don't you
phone.
have to have like a 970?
Yeah,
You gotta have like a
970.
970. You gotta have 3
MD.
USB 3.0 ports. Yeah, you heard right. What was the processor? It was like a 4690. Yeah, I think a 4690K as a maximum or minimum. I forgot everything after that. I forgot the RAM. I think 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, you gotta have 8 gigs of RAM, which I already have.
So, Merc, do that sound like you gotta have a $12,000 PC to run it?
Nope.
yeah, you pretty much
Nah.
nailed everything on the head, Tick.
Yeah, that's about $1,000 though. You're getting close to $1,000 if you
about-
build a PC from scratch.
It's about $700-800.
What's that site again, man? You can get the I Buy Power.
I buy power.
Yeah.
You better off just building one.
Yeah. I buy power cheap though. They
don't they
expensive.
build them though?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
build it for you.
Yeah, they
them to your
build them,
preference?
but you gonna get taxed for that shit. Like you
Nah.
can save plenty of money just doing the shit yourself.
But if you I don't want to say lazy, but just an impatient mofo like myself, and just be like, man, just here, I want this. Do it.
They're just lazy.
Put a warranty on my shit.
I buy
me, yo. That's me right there. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't have the patience to deal with that.
I'm
I'm
a I
that-
buy power customer, so I can vouch. They put the stuff together real good. Just make sure you choose that you want wire management though, because I ain't know about that.
Yeah. They had them shits laying all over the place. I'm OCD when it comes to like that shit, man. I have to like, man, y'all gotta fix this shit up.
You gotta.
I don't
have
want to see them. All right, cool. All right. So we got the specs required for that Oculus Rift. Merc, will you be rocking with the Oculus?
Too much.
JG, will you be rolling with the Oc?
Definitely not. They would have to really, really show me something for me to want to spend $600. I'll spend that $600 to upgrade my PC before I just spend the $600 for a headset.
That you're gonna have to upgrade your PC just
Right. Yeah, exactly.
All right, Tick Bayless, will you be rocking with the Oc?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Y'all already know I'm like a huge VR fanboy, and I've been wanting that for the longest. And you know what makes me mad, yo? Everybody been watching, you know, even y'all. A lot of people been bad mouthing VR. It seems like people don't want technical advancement to happen. Apparently, I'm taking it these guys who don't like VR probably would be the same guys back in 1993 who was like, games can't be 3D, they need to be side scrollers. You know, that's crazy. Like I will definitely, I can't wait to even try it out. But yeah, it is expensive. You know, $600. How was it? $600?
Yep.
Yeah, $600 compared to the stuff I need. Like I need a new processor and everything, and that's like $600 right there just to get the processor and all the stuff I need for it. So that's like $1,200 altogether. But I'm gonna at least probably wait until a year from now to actually get it. I'm just gonna suit my computer up first, and then probably go back and get it later. Because first of all, you don't ever buy anything when it first comes out, especially something that's a whole new, different type of technology. Because obviously it's going to have bugs and glitches and things like that that's not going to work properly. So I'm going to wait for them to iron all that out first before I even decide to pick it up. But yes, I definitely want to experience VR. Like I've been watching videos on it, and people are saying it's just like a crazy experience. Like it's really like you're inside the game, and that's something I've been wanting since the failure of the Virtual Boy back in the day. So yeah, and plus, man, I saw like this little Side note, what saw like this little video of somebody smacking like this little sex toy thing that had a big booty and vagina. You get that, and then you get the VR headset, man. You don't even need a girlfriend. That's what I'm planning on doing.
That's the reason why I take getting it. So.
America gonna be like America gonna be like Japan soon, cause
I knew it. I knew it.
Motherfucker gonna be a freak in his room.
I
He'll be in there smacking a fake ass.
Virtual booty.
I need human interaction. I'm not down with the VR. Right?
I mean, it's like human interaction. Interaction. They're gonna be on the screen. It's gonna be like you're there.
It's light,
just get you some perfume and just sprinkle them around.
This man have candles lit.
I can't even keep a straight face though. But no, I did see that, but I was like, oh my goodness, somebody is definitely going to be wearing that out with the VR headset soon.
That
but
did look real though. It looked a little bit too real.
Right. But yeah, I also saw the HTC what's it called?
The Vibe.
The Vibe.
Yeah.
That joint looked crazy too. Now I'm focusing more on the Oculus though, because like with the Vibe, instead of just a headset and a controller, the Vibe is actually like pretty much full like VR. So you actually have two cameras that you set up in a room, and then you put the headset on, and you actually can walk around freely by just walking, which is kind of cool. And it can tell when there's a wall in front of you, and it'll actually show you in the game that you're walking towards a wall. And then like normally they have like something on the game that you can just wave to or something that'll pull you further along if there's a wall that's obstructing you, so you can back up and stuff like that. But that joint looked cool too, and a lot of people was playing it. It was like it was cool, but the only thing I don't like about it is, unlike the Oculus Rift, it doesn't have a lot of game support. And the Oculus Rift has a lot of third-party dev support, but it is by Valve, so you can expect a lot of Valve games on it. Like one of the games they were showing was Portal 2. Somebody was playing that using it, and stuff like that. So it may pick up third-party support later on down the line, since Valve has their hands on it. But I don't know, man. VR to me just looks like the future of gaming. I don't have a problem with it. You can still use controller with the Oculus Rift. So if you a person that don't want to walk around and stuff because you're a little fat ass, then just pick up a controller and just walk around with that. But it's a whole new different experience, and I'm all for advancement of technology, except for robots, because robots going in the world.
They kind of messed up because they went on and put that high ass price out there, and they did it before Sony even mentioned their Morpheus price.
Well, the Morpheus, my opinion,
I was gonna touch on that too.
I was finna say Sony, they could undercut them like they did Microsoft.
But the thing is, the Morpheus is worth less because, first of all, with the Morpheus, all their games are rail games. You can't move anywhere in the games. It's pretty much you're just in an area and you could just look around in it. You can't move anywhere at all.
Yeah, it's nothing really interactive with it. Everything is kind of like you said, rail based stuff.
Yeah,
that Oculus Rift does look good, man. I'm not paying no $600 for that shit, and I don't care what Sony does, man. I don't think that Morpheus is as good as the Oculus Rift, so they can't even think about charging the same amount.
Right.
They can't even think about charging the same amount for that.
I mean, and even though
either way, that's just something, man. I'm not ready for that right now. So I'm not gonna say ready. I'm just not ready to invest that type of money into that shit for some shit that I'm really don't have no interest in playing.
And my thing is though, like, yeah, $600. Oh, what? Okay, so what? Now, how much was the PlayStation 3 back in 2006 when it first launched?
Like $600, wasn't it?
Exactly, and people still went out and bought it. So that nonsense about it's $600, like that don't fly with me. It's new technology.
Hold it right there.
It's new technology.
Because you cannot run the Oculus by itself.
Yeah, but if you already have a strong enough computer, you don't have to worry about that. There's people out here that I know that have stupid computers that are retardedly big and strong and have way over the specs that's what's needed for the Oculus Rift.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. So I know.
It doesn't matter.
The specs are just. I think those specs required. Just
that means
that
means it runs
honestly,
good.
They're not bad. Those specs aren't bad.
I
how
mean,
many people do you know, like regular people, has a 970 in that computer?
I have a 980 Ti.
Nah.
I said, how many regular people that doesn't that's not super uber PC gamers like you two are?
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, then that is the person that the Morpheus or the HoloLens is perfect for. the HoloLens for Xbox, then that's what you need to get. If you don't have a powerful enough PC, then don't worry about Oculus until you can get the money for it. But other than that, like, I don't think it's a bad price. Like, I was initially thinking it would probably be about like $1,000. Like, I'm surprised it was $600. And actually, I was thinking from like $1,000 to $800. So I'm actually surprised it was even that low. Now, what I can say is though, I like how the development, the dev kit 2 was only like $350, and the one before them was like I think it was $299 or $250. So you would have thought it would have been like at least $450 or $400, but they skipped all the way up to $600 for that sucker, which is kind of crazy.
If somebody really wants that, that's kind of like disheartening though if they can't afford that. Cause I remember being like a preteen when a Neo Geo came out and wanting that system bad as fuck. What you say?
This is showing your age.
Whatever. When the Neo Geo came out and that fucking game was sick, yo, but they wanted like $700 for that shit.
Yeah,
and then they wanted like $150. Yeah, they wanted like $150 just for the games too. And I was like, my mom was like, nah, bruh.
No, those cartridges, they were $200. Them cartridges were $200, bro.
Yeah, most of them were like $200. You had some like $150. Then most of them were like $200. I'm like, no, I don't think I'm gonna get this. So that's like the one system I always wanted, but I just never had. And to this day, I still wish I had one. But
well, there are you can
I know,
get the PC,
I know,
get
and
the emulators.
No. Not doing that right now. So
well, I'm not opposed to VR gaming. I actually welcome it. I'm honestly not ready yet, or I haven't seen something that really makes me want to go out and purchase it. Because I play with the Oculus Rift. I play with the Oculus Rift. I did not play with the HTC Vive yet, and I played with the Star VR, which is another low key type of VR system. And when I played the Oculus, I wasn't impressed. I was like, it probably just might have been the game. It might have just been a game that was displayed to me, but I wasn't impressed at the time. And I actually tried out multiple games when I went to E3, and I was like, well, okay, well, it's cool and all, but I don't feel like I'm immersed into the actual video game. So it's just gonna have to show me some more to actually convince me to go out and get it.
You sure you had the goggles on right? Because your head kind of big, so it probably wasn't even on right. That's probably why you didn't get the phone.
If you don't get your boy,
I had to get you because you and this dude right here, bro. Both of y'all decided to fire off on me. I was like, oh my goodness,
so
the homies getting me.
You being petty.
The homies getting me though.
After petty,
he still ain't gonna let that go. We was just proud of you, Pick.
I was like, the homies getting me though.
What? You'll say no, but the homies.
Did what he had to do, man. Let all the weirdos finally see his face.
I'm so surprised, man. Like I wonder how many people.
I was shocked. I'm like, this motherfucker really did this shit. Okay.
Right, like the people who've been asking back in the day. I wonder were those the same people who watched your video.
They probably weren't, but I told y'all, man, I didn't have a problem showing my face. The only reason why I didn't is because people kept asking me about it, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna troll you because you keep wanting to ask.
Weird. Yeah.
If you shut up about it, I would have done it like a long time ago.
Right. Yeah, but nah, like it was kind of like it was actually uncomfortable too, like at times. But they made sure that it was secured on my head. But I don't know. they made sure that it was
oh, I'm about to pass out.
It was secured on my head.
Oh, I'm about to pass out, bro. Oh, you shouldn't have said it.
Like they had a harness on this shit.
Hey man, my head is a little can't do nothing about it.
Okay, continue once.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just I think it was just more of the games, like, to be honest.
Alright. I feel you on that. Was that the dev kit too, or was that the final product when you tried it? I'm sure it was at E3, right?
Yeah, it was at E3 last year, so it might have been the dev kit. I don't know. Maybe they did make some technological advances since the last time. But again, I still think at the end of the day, it still comes down to the games and the overall experience of it. So,
right.
I could just be judging. So we'll see.
Well, at least you actually got to try it. So your word means more than everybody else's because you actually tried it. So.
Right.
All right.
Well, I'm done. Merc, you got anything else for this VR talk? Or can we?
Nope, I'm done.
He didn't even say nothing. When was the last time you spoke?
He did say something.
He
Yeah, I
did.
did. Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my goodness, man. Y'all gonna make me pass out. All right. So, is there another topic? Do we have anything else? Hello.
Alright, I can unmute myself. My bad.
Oh, this guy.
I ain't gonna lie, I was cracking up laughing, man. And then I was up in here yelling because the Bulls won.
This guy.
Shenmue, y'all don't want to talk about that? We can wrap this up, man. Because, alright, in a nutshell, Shenmue PayPal supporters will not get any special DLC privileges. They say it's a Kickstarter exclusive only reward, and it's for people that kicked in with the Kickstarter only. So,
Well, the thing is, the problem is they did pay for the Kickstarter. They just used PayPal though,
right?
and for some reason they're not including the PayPal. I forgot what the stipulation was on it, but for some reason they're not including PayPal as part of the Kickstarter pay, even though that is where a lot of the money came from, and they're not getting the exclusive stuff that people that back the game are getting. So people are upset about it, and even though people pointed this out, they still was like, nah, we're not gonna give y'all that.
Just tell me when the game coming out. I don't care about all that shit.
Is it going to be better than The Witcher 3 though? Because that game is amazing.
Man, I looked at this story. I was just utterly confused. Money is money, right? So I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why paying through PayPal was
paying for it.
right. Was any different than paying with your debit card or credit card?
Funny
Right.
calls, man. You gotta look out for them people.
Man, maybe I think they trying to get your debit card or your credit card. That's what I think. PayPal supposed to be more secure, and that's why people use it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you just take away all of them, which are probably a lot of people who did pay through PayPal? How do you just say, oh, you're not getting anything? What you gonna take your money and thank you, but no thank you.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I'd be hot. I would be hot about that.
And they call them slacker backers. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
How
I
are you a
seen that
slacker?
shit.
Like,
Had it in quotation, slacker backers. I'm like, what the?
what does
How they
that mean?
They just making sure they protecting their, their investment.
Like they weren't paying with bitcoins or something. What the hell you doing? What are you talking about?
Right, yeah, like they was paying them in Monopoly money or some shit. Like, come on, man.
They don't trust your PayPal money. You got that from YouTube. It's not your money.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
That sounds kind of whack. Merc, you got anything to add on that before we wrap this up?
Nah.
My man sleepy over there.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to wrap this thing on up. JG, since you the guest, man, you had the floor first. First and foremost, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you coming through, rocking with your homies, man. It's been fun. You know how we do it, man. Anytime, you come on back and fuck with us again. Appreciate you. Well, you didn't really accept the challenge because you our homie. Before I get into that challenge is still open too, man. Anybody on these other podcasts, man. See, you got somebody coming from another podcast, man, rocking with us. But, he our homie, so I guess you can say that don't count. But anyway, Jay, you got the floor, man. What you got in closing?
I appreciate y'all letting me come on the podcast. I said after last, I was like, let me get on this joint. Let me actually come on and make sure that Mercury does not say anything bad that'll get y'all fired up. Get us people fired up. Cause I was like, man, this dude Mercury was clowning, man. I was sitting there dying laughing.
Ain't over yet though. He always waits until the end.
Right. He got some up his sleeve with his closing statements. But yes, again, for all y'all who just think that me and Tick aren't cool, we still are. So there you go.
Right.
All right. Ashy Knuckles, what you got, bro?
This guy, bro. I don't really got nothing, but hey, man, my man JG came back up here. It was like a homecoming, bro. I missed you, man. It felt like old times.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
But yeah, I'm glad to have you on the show, man. And I didn't even have to ask you. You actually pretty much like volunteered.
Yeah, I was like, put me on there.
Yeah, he was like,
Jay
put me
Styles.
on it. Yeah. I saw when I was at work. I just happened to get on Twitter and I saw like y'all were having a conversation. Jay was
He'd
like,
be like, yo, I got next.
I was like, what?
I was like, it's
Like you ain't got to stand on the guy
next.
next. You ain't got to stand on the guy next circle.
He said, I got VIP status.
But yeah, you're welcome to definitely come back up here whenever you get, you have the chance to ever come back up here, definitely. And that's all I got, man.
All right, Mr. Merck, go on and bless us with some fire, bruh.
Stand back.
Oh, nah, I was just over here, wiping my tears, being all sympathetic and shit.
I know.
But,
It's touching, ain't it?
yeah, I know. But yeah, JG, good to hear from you. Us back in the day, underground gaming and stuff like that. But I hope you can come back on here. Hopefully you don't get kicked out the podcast.
Oh, see, he's starting.
Like some people do.
Hey, I think
He talking about that one group that kicked they dude out.
Yeah, because he went on another podcast, they kicked his ass out the podcast.
All I know is his initials is SS.
Where y'all go, man? I gotta go.
SS.
No, I'm just messing around, but
the big
thanks
show
for coming through. All right, and I'm done.
All right, your boy Flock in closing. Once again, thanking JG for coming through. Thanking everybody for taking the time to listen to this all the way to the end. Also, like I said, everybody's links, their channels, social outlets will be in the description. That's about it. Then nah, that ain't it. I got once again, that offer's still open on the table. Anybody else, any other podcast, feel free, speak up. I'll forever hold your peace. We are, you know what, I got an idea. I actually want one of our next guests, not the next one, but the next one after that, to be any female gamers, real female gamers, that is. Not one of you tits and ass female gamers that, I don't see you playing nothing. You just on live stream showing your titties. Any real female gamers, reach out, holler at us. I got a couple of mine already. One of them actually reached out to me. And yeah, so Gaming Underground, where we actually play games. We don't just sit in front of a chair, sit in a room with no furniture and talk about games. We play games. This is what we do. And we don't make corny intros with us talking in no furniture rooms. So that'll be about it for us. We're out here, y'all. It's been real. Toodles.
Wow. We go. Still with the fart noise every time.